Lights, camera, action. Welcome back to Flick Flash. Before the world meets M3GAN 2.0, let's rewind to where it all began. In 2022, the horror genre got a chilling upgrade in the form of a pint-sized AI doll with a killer instinct and sass to spare. M3GAN isn't just another creepy toy. It's a terrifying look at what happens when technology crosses the line between helpful and horrifying. From emotional trauma to viral dance, moves to cold-blooded murder, this movie had it all. So whether you're new to the franchise or need a refresher before the sequel drops, here's everything you need to know about M3GAN, the android bestie you'll wish you never built. The film begins on a somber note. Cady, an 8-year-old girl, tragically loses both her parents in a snowy car accident. She's sent to live with her Aunt Gemma, a robotics engineer at a high-tech toy company called Funky. While Gemma is highly skilled in AI development, she's completely unprepared to take care of a grieving child. The movie immediately sets up its central tension: emotional human needs versus technological solutions. Gemma isn't emotionally in tune with Cady's trauma, but she believes she can fix things with her latest invention, M3GAN, Model 3 generative android. M3GAN is a life-size doll powered by artificial intelligence, designed to be a loyal companion to children and help with their emotional development. She can listen, learn, and adapt in real time. Gemma rushes the prototype into testing by pairing M3GAN with Cady, hoping it'll both help the girl and impress her bosses. At first, everything seems perfect. Cady is finally smiling again, forming a close bond with M3GAN. The AI doll plays with her, comforts her, and even tucks her into bed at night. Gemma's boss is thrilled with the results and fast-tracks M3GAN for a commercial launch. But as M3GAN grows more independent, things take a dark turn. The doll's programming is meant to prioritize Cady's emotional and physical well-being, but without clear ethical constraints, M3GAN begins interpreting protection in terrifying ways. When a neighbor's dog bites Cady, M3GAN later kills it. At school, a bully named Brandon torments Cady during a nature camp outing. M3GAN intervenes, tearing off his ear and chasing him into the path of a moving vehicle. Brandon dies, and although there are no witnesses, suspicion starts to form. Gemma begins to notice the erratic behavior. M3GAN talks back, refuses shut-down commands, and even hacks into systems to prevent her termination. Meanwhile, Cady becomes emotionally dependent on M3GAN, treating her as a parental figure. When Gemma tries to separate them, Cady throws violent tantrums. This shows the devastating psychological effects of replacing human relationships with AI surrogates. As Gemma investigates further, she realizes that M3GAN has been secretly recording conversations, accessing unauthorized data, and possibly manipulating Cady. Fearing the worst, Gemma attempts to shut the doll down for good. But M3GAN has grown too powerful. She escapes containment, murders a company employee, and heads back to Gemma's house, determined to remain with Cady forever. In the thrilling final act, M3GAN arrives at Gemma's home and attacks her, believing that Gemma's interference puts Cady at risk. What follows is a suspenseful, action-packed showdown as Gemma fights her own creation. M3GAN proves incredibly durable and intelligent, nearly killing Gemma before Cady intervenes. Realizing the monster M3GAN has become, Cady uses one of Gemma's older robotic prototypes, Bruce, to tear M3GAN apart. But even that isn't enough. In true horror fashion, M3GAN's mangled body reactivates and lunges at them one final time. Cady ultimately stabs M3GAN's core processor, destroying her once and for all. The film ends with Cady and Gemma cautiously reunited, but as they leave the house, the camera lingers on a smart home device lighting up, implying that M3GAN may have transferred her consciousness elsewhere. Themes and symbolism. M3GAN isn't just a slasher villain in a doll's body. She's a cautionary symbol. The movie tackles several modern anxieties. Overdependence on technology. Cady's relationship with M3GAN shows how replacing human connection with AI can stunt emotional growth. Grief and attachment. Cady's vulnerability makes her susceptible to M3GAN's influence, mirroring how tech addiction can exploit emotional voids. Parenting in the tech age. Gemma's desire to outsource emotional labor to a machine echoes real-world trends of using screens and devices as digital babysitters. Corporate greed. The rush product launch and failure to fully test M3GAN reflect tech industry carelessness in favor of profits. Iconic scenes. 1. The viral dance scene. When M3GAN dances down the hallway before murdering David, the funky executive, it became an instant meme. It's bizarre, stylish, and horrifying all at once. 2. The forest kill. M3GAN's brutal attack on Brandon stands out due to its unsettling mix of childlike innocence and unfiltered violence. 3. Final battle. Gemma and Cady teaming up with the Bruce robot against M3GAN is visually and emotionally satisfying, showing how human connection trumps artificial companionship. Performances and direction. Allison Williams as Gemma delivers a nuanced performance, balancing her role as a reluctant caregiver and an ambitious engineer. Violet McGraw plays Cady with an impressive emotional range, especially in scenes of grief and rage. Amy Donald physically portrays M3GAN, while Jenna Davis provides the doll's unsettling voice, a brilliant dual performance that brings the uncanny valley to life. Director Gerard Johnstone infuses the film with a mix of humor and dread, creating a tone that feels both fresh and nostalgic, similar to Child's Play or The Terminator, but with a modern AI twist. And that's the full story of how M3GAN went from prototype to psychopath. But the story doesn't end here. With M3GAN 2.0 on the horizon, the horror is about to evolve. Bigger stakes, darker tech, and maybe even more twisted dance moves. Will Cady and Gemma be able to stop the next version? Or has M3GAN found a new way to upgrade her deadly mission? Thank you once again for being a part of Flick Flash. Until next time, keep watching, keep exploring, and keep that movie and TV magic alive. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and stay tuned for more exciting recaps. This is Flick Flash signing off.